Hi guys, how are you?
Fine, and you?
Uh,
Good, thanks. And you? What about you, Luis?
Hi, I'm fine too. Thanks.
Oh, it's okay. Perfect, my friends. Um, I choose the next topic. The topic is men are just as interested in shopping for clothes as women. It's okay.
Okay.
Um, let's start with you, Andy. What do you think about it? What is your opinion about this topic?
Okay. Uh, in my opinion for this topic, I think it's very controversial, this topic, and it depends the period where we are talking about. For example, in the past, men who were interested in fashion were considered gays, but now the people sees it's very normal, and there are even men who are more interested in shopping than some women's.
Oh, it's okay. I agree with you, and it's very interesting and
Controversial.
controversial. Yes, exactly. And what about you, Luis?
Well, I think it's difficult to explain. I think that the men are interested, but not as much as the women, because I think the women it's like her hobby or like the one thing that they need to do just for fun, just for take a rest for something or maybe the weekend. And for men, I think that it's a little bit difficult because the men, I think that that's not a hobby, that's not for fun, it's for the need. If we, I don't know, need some clothes, need some jeans, need some t-shirts or something like that, we go to buy to shop something, but it's only the necessary, not we don't go for fun or for hobby or because we want something. Yes, maybe we want something, but I think it's more the feel that we need something because we want to have maybe three jeans and we have only two, well then go on buy one. I think it's more for the need.
It's okay. My opinion is very similar with you. It's okay. I think for some people, men's fashion is more about functionality and comfort than self-expression, while for women, um, fashion has traditionally been more about aesthetics and variability. However, I think the globalization and social media have blurred these lines, making making interest in fashion and more accessible and diverse for both genders.
Okay, now I'm going to change the topic. I want to talk about if you can tell about someone's personality from the clothes that they wear. Let's start with you, Sophie.
It's okay. From a more critical perspective or opinion, if you want to see this form, it could be argued that clothing does not always um, it's okay, not always reflect a person's true personality, but rather the social and economic norms that surround them. And sometimes the people are forced to dress a certain way um, for professional or cultural reasons, which can limit their authentic self-expression. For example, the dress codes at work can restrict the way someone express their individuality, and in other occasions or situation, you need uh, you need dress a different kind of clothes, and this restrict, I think, and honestly, I think this topic is very controversial because I don't know, maybe the the psychologist um, could be say could be say other could be can be have a different opinion than me, but it's okay. It's very interesting, uh, all the opinion that the people have.
Okay, that's interesting. And Andrea, what about you? What do you think?
Okay, I think this is false. The topic is false. Uh, because it's depend on the context of the situation you are. Just for example, such as work or school or home, no? And I don't believe that clothing define your entire personality. Uh, yes, part of personality, yes, but not completely. And and yes, and I don't know. It's my opinion.
Okay, I'm with you, Andrea. But I think the clothes that you wear, maybe they could, I could learn something that of that person. Maybe not just like you, not all the personality, but just a little bit. Maybe not at a specifically clothes, but maybe they spent a lot of time, I don't know, checking that all of the clothes are new, not new, maybe not as, I don't know, dirty. That could mean that, okay, that person never uses maybe a t-shirt or a jeans with dirt.
Or
That means that is
color, no? This person never use color blue or whatever, no?
okay. Yes, like that. I think that specifically the colors,
Yes.
maybe no, but all other things, other stuff, maybe can say something about that person, but not the entire personality. I think that.
I agree. And okay, that's my turn. I choose the topic of cheap fashion means exploiting people in less developed countries. Let's start with you, Luis. What do you think about this topic?
Okay. Unfortunately, I agree. It's something like Shane or Sarah that it's cheap fashion, and all of all of the people knows that clothes comes from the countries that are not the best, and they exploited people. So I think it's difficult to believe, but I agree. It's difficult.
And what do you think about for this topic, Sophie?
It's okay. I think the first point is this topic is very controversial. This topic for different reasons. Um, it's okay. Let's see. While it is true that fast fashion has been accused of labor exploitation. There is also the perspective that these industries provide employment for millions of people in developing countries where job opportunities may be limited. Um, from this point of view, I think some marks that rather than simply condemning cheap fashion. There is a need to push for improved working conditions and rated than eliminating these sources of employment altogether. In addition, I think some argue that the responsibility also lies with consumers. Um, maybe who may who may choose to support more ethical brands. Um, I think so. For this reason, I think it's very, but very, very, very controversial this topic because the people can be have different perspective um, about the situation and in general this problematic this problem. I don't know. I think.
Okay, thank you. Uh, I I I agree to both. This topic, I believe it's completely true. It's um, it's true, and the fashion has become a highly exploited resource by companies, all companies, and people want cheap clothing of good quality, or cheap clothing and fast fashion. It's it's similar definition, uh, and that only leads to increased production, but at the cost of exploiting people with limit resource. And it's because the fast fashion uh, is this fast, no? and and of course, and of course chips, it's equal, cheap and fast, cheap fashion and fast fashion. It's similar, it's equal, and it's only for season. I think it's very very hard and very I don't know, and very difficult for people that uh, that develop countries. And that's it. Thank you for your comments to these topics, and see you soon, guys.
Okay, bye. Thanks, you
It's
too.
okay. Thank you, guys. See you later.
See you.
Bye.